Hi guys, I hope you're all okay. It's been a bit of a long time since I sat down and filmed anything with you. So I think it's been about 2 months, something like that, since I made a video, and about a month since I last put something up on my channel. So yeah, time for an update, I think. The first thing is that I got a new job recently. I got promoted, so that sort of took up a lot of my time, and there's a lot of planning involved because I'm now manager and, you know, need to make profit in my shop, so just boring stuff like that, but that's took up a lot of my time. The other thing is that if you follow me on like Snapchat or Instagram, or you know, you're an actual real friend, you might already know that I'm expecting a baby, and it's going to be here the 30th of July-ish. And it was such a shock. I didn't know it was happening, and like it wasn't planned and all this sort of stuff, so it was a bit of an adjustment to come to terms with that I'm having a baby. Like, there's a baby growing inside of me. So yeah, that was a bit weird to get used to. I'm currently 18 weeks-ish, and yeah, I'll have my scan by the 15th of March, I think it is, so I'll know then if I'm having a boy or a girl. But it's took some getting used to, took some adjustment, and I think I'm getting there now. I've got my head around it and I'm starting to get a bit excited. So like, I've already brought the pram and the travel system, brought a few clothes and stuff like that, and this month we're going to sort of try and stockpile on like nappies and wipes and all that sort of stuff. But I just thought, you know what, since I'm updating you and telling you I'm pregnant, why not tell you sort of the things that I used during my first trimester and sort of tell you how that was, because it was actually a little bit traumatic for me. So I found out that I was pregnant quite early, and sorry, I'm just trying to get comfy, which is difficult now. So yeah, so I found out I was pregnant quite early. I think I went and had like a 6-week scan, something like that. Well, I actually had 2 really early scans because I'd fell over and then found out a couple of days later that I was pregnant, and I was like, shit, what if I've done something? So the first scan I went and had, and it was like 5 weeks, something like that, so there was nothing to see. So all the nurses and the midwives were just like, right, we'll book you in for like another couple of weeks and, you know, see what it looks like. So I went back and they were like, yeah, it's progressing, you're fine, it's like 6 weeks approximately, like, you know, off you go, was basically how it went. And then I got in touch with the midwife and everything at my doctor's and sorted all that sort of stuff out, and decided which hospital I was going to give birth in, because there's 2 hospitals quite close to me, and you know, one I don't like, so I went for the other one basically. And yeah, it's been pretty weird since then. I had really bad morning sickness, so like every day I'd throw up like 3-4 times. Sometimes I'd just take a sip of water and I'd end up throwing up, which is not good. But so really suffered with the sickness. Aches and pains I had badly, really dry skin, like I'm still suffering with the dry skin, so trying to get that under control. Headaches, of not wanting to eat at all, and there's a few other things like tiredness is still, that's something I'm still really struggling with. But yeah, so I had a lot of symptoms, and basically any bad symptom of pregnancy I was having it like massively, and I was just like, how the hell am I going to cope with this? Because like clearly I'm not coping at all. And you know, It's just the first trimester is really difficult, and I don't think anyone ever told me that. But I'm getting there. I'm like, you know, second trimester. I'm still knackered all the time and I'm short of breath, but other than that, I feel a lot better. So I just wanted to share a few things. So I found these, which has C-bands, and they were awesome for helping with the morning sickness. They're basically these little wrist cuffs, and you place them about here on your wrist, and it's sort of like an acupressure point, so it would sort of help with the morning sickness. And if I wore these, I'd still feel nauseous, but I wouldn't throw up as much, which was amazing considering how much I was throwing up. And I've got like 2 or 3 sets of these floating around the house because I'd forget to wear them in the morning and then have to rush out to like the local Boots and get some while I was at work and stuff. But they are amazing, and even now, like in my second trimester, I'll still sometimes have that like odd bit of, oh my god, I feel so sick, so I just go and grab those and wear them. And I had really, for about a period of 2 weeks, don't know why, I think probably just boobies growing, but I had really dry cracked nipples, so I used this, which is Pomade Divine. It's like a lanolin balm. It's amazing. I use it for my eczema and all sorts of stuff, so I just thought I'd use it on my dry nipples, and you know, it worked. And I know most nipple creams anyway are lanolin based, so I figured it would be alright. And it's what I'm using on my stretch marks now as well, because I've got previous stretch marks, so I'm sort of seeing if it makes a difference to them, while also continually rubbing my belly with it in the hope that I don't get new ones. And that is pretty much it. My first trimester, I just had a lot of doubt, uncertainty, and I felt really alone, but I'm feeling much better, like emotionally and mentally, like now. So yeah, that's about it for my little update, and I'm going to sort of do another one. I'm definitely going to do one at 20 weeks after I've had my scan, just to sort of, so I've got these to look back on as well, and I'm also going to sort of vlog when I start my maternity, so I've got something to look back on for like the later months of pregnancy. So yeah, look forward to some updates if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in another video that's not baby related. Bye.